Good evening, everyone. AnthWolf here, streaming live on Twitch once again, with our game of choice, even more Final Fantasy XIV. So, let's get ourselves logged in, and we will continue where we left off in the main storyline of the Stormblood expansion. Where we did leave off, of course, a few days ago, was we arrived at one of the bases of operations for the Alamegan resistance. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn have offered their aid in relieving the Alamegans from Garlean occupation. We've offered our services to at least get them back under their feet. Since their leader, or this faction's leader, Conrad, did mention that a lot of the younger and veteran people even were talked into the Griffin scheme of pushing against Baelsar's wall from this side of the border between them and the Black Shroud, beside Gridania. Okay, let's just get myself familiar. There was a maintenance just yesterday, I believe. It didn't really change too much. They did talk about what's going to be happening with some of the tombstones. I think creation is being removed. I think verity is being removed as well. I think things you could purchase with creation you can now buy with mendacity. And the mendacity cap is going to be removed in the future, in patch 4.4, which is probably going to introduce even more post-Stormblood story content, which seems to be the case. You have the major 4.0 release, which is the expansion release, and then there's post-content for 4.1, 4.2, similar to how A Realm Reborn and Heavensward were as well. So I'm curious as to what else they'll bring to us. I've been off for a couple of days. I have been playing the game, but I've been playing on my, I suppose, main character. I've been doing a bit of mining on Fujin to make some gil back. I've made a couple of million gil, I should say. And there's still more mats to sell at some point on the market board. So we have been asked by Conrad to speak to his two sub-commanders, Nephrid and Nago, I believe their names were, to help the resistance get back on their feet. Which is what we're going to be doing this evening. Oh. I thought you were going to give me an Aether Current quest. That's not something we've ever really looked at yet. But we've just expanded our sightseeing log for if and when we finally get around to doing that. Oh, bloody hell. You can tell that I've been using another character for a little while. All the buttons for various skills has changed position. So who do we want to help out first? I don't think it really matters. We could help them both. Nephrid, Nago. Nago! A friend of a friend in need. Before she tells you of her mission, Nago has a few things she would like to say. Okay. So we are reporting back to the Alliance, to Rhalgr. Let him know the situation with the Resistance. Of course, as Conrad mentioned himself, he or his faction will give us a hand. As for the other major factions of the Resistance, well, that's a thing we're going to need to speak to them about ourselves, maybe. But if we can show our good intentions to Conrad here, then maybe the others will feel more inclined in joining us. So there are 2 exits to Rhalgr's Reach here. Oh, bloody hell. That wasn't very good sneaking there. It seems Nago was pretty good at spotting a potential ambush situation. Right, well, it's not an ambush. Well, we're going to be ambushing the Imperials, a Gaulian patrol. so bad. Oh. That's a point. I didn't really use the Aether compass much when we were across the river here. Whoops. Signed, sealed, to be delivered. Nago would like nothing more than to continue on the way to Castrum Oriens. Another patrol.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rhalgr's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from miles around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Okay, so we're going to be pushing out against... Pushing out against the Garlean forces, their prototype magic tech armor. Well, that's not who I intended to click on, but okay, we'll just click through Rhalgr. Best served with cold steel. Rhalgr knows exactly what he would like you to do. Okay. And a load of quests have popped up here in Castrum Oriens. So we might as well give them a helping hand. We'll put this to one side for the moment. And there's a few quests. This one's probably an Aether Current quest, most likely. Yeah. Magitekal failure. Captain Rhalgr has lost something very important. Well, before we speak to him and pick up a new mission, we might as well continue to learn more about this one. So the Lieutenant here has a plan to deal with the Imperial drones that got themselves reactivated somehow. Oh! I see. Okay. So... is this Maggie? It's not Maggie. Oh well. Looks like Sid's been busy. Nice and easy. Oh! Trying to fly when we haven't unlocked the Freebird achievement. We haven't unlocked all the Aether currents here. My bad. Get so used to doing that. Also, if you're a botanist or a miner, and you've come into the Stormblood expansion, I think the first like level 60 nodes are like around here. At least for the miner. I'm sure there's a couple of nodes like kind of just here and along the riverside. I remember fondly in my days playing as a miner around this area. Also where I first encountered a player with the name Tataru Taru, who, I mentioned this before, but dressed up as a full Tataru miner cosplay. It was really impressive. I wonder if they're still playing the game. Because they had multiple different outfits. They had the miner outfit, of course, but then they also had her, like, warm dress from Heaven's Ward, because we encountered her once again at the Golden Saucer. prison break. This Maelstrom officer seems somewhat irritated. Into that. We have Lucine here, doing her part. Serpent Sergeant Lucine seems to have a lot on her plate. Okay. Looking into what the Garleans, or how the Garleans may have affected the environment itself. For their occupation. Spicing things up. Kryn Compact simply wishes everyone would get along. Well, they're all from major grand companies, all from different grand companies as well, with all their different heritages, their own different cultures. We have resistance fighters working alongside trained soldiers. Seems food is also a major issue to morale. Ah. Well, an army does run on its stomach, apparently. Okay, gonna try a local meal. We'll do these, and then maybe we'll come back and pick up a few more side missions as well. Yeah, this is one of these, like, Garlean, like, flying scout machines, isn't it? Okay, we need a water sample. We need to rendezvous with a Maelstrom officer to look into the escaped prisoners. But we also need to deal with, was it Sarkissus? Get their meat to try and make a meal, which might raise morale. There's a boss fight nearby, but it's almost over. Oh well, so be it. The meat recovered. Oh Christ. It seems they know we're coming. Yeah. Before we go back to Castrum Oriens, we will teleport over there. Let's quickly go hunting for 1 or 2 more Aether Currents. We know where the one to the southeast is, but we need to go along and around this way to get to it, I believe. But there is one far to the east. Oh, there's one to the southeast here. Ah, there we go. I wonder if it's up here. Very possible. Aha, there you go. So yeah, the one to the southwest is over here. I think it's on actually that little ledge. Okay. Ooh. Oh yes, the evil seed. I remember doing that back in the day when Stormblood just came out. It's one of those half an hour boss fates. Where some boss fights you can take them on solo if you have the survivability, but some boss fights you need some friends. That's one of those. The lean meat of the sarcophagus is said to have the texture of chicken, but with a faint fishy taste. And we have the Velodina mushroom, a curious mushroom found in the forests of Far East End. Their earthy, savoury flavour greatly enhances any dish they're used in. Here's the soil and water sample. Murky waters taken from the Velodina River for testing, as well as the contaminated soil. I see. So even though the prisoners did escape, the twin adder had methods of tracking and warning people about their location, but the Maelstrom weren't familiar with them. We have the Serpent Marshal here. Gross encounters. The look on Serpent Marshal Brookstone's face suggests he has received some distressing news. See. That's not a good sign. What a tangled web we weave. This resistance fighter seems to be waiting for someone. Let's see. Good luck with the grizzly bears. Forget about the Garleans, the bears are the real enemy. We'll go deal with this giant mob brawl. I think I've had this before when you've ended up fighting the Malbro and Leshy here at the same time. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh. Ah, okay. There they are. I wonder if I can get down to the ledge from here. Maybe that way. It's been a while, actually. We'll go check it out. First things first, though, of course. Oh! Seems like the Imperials are interfering. See, I knew there was an Aether current here. Okay, so we could actually reach this Aether current. I thought we'd have to go the long way round. Okay, good. Somehow it got around. This bridge always used to be here. You know, I can't recall. It seems like it shouldn't be. I thought the bridge was here to cross the divide. Oh well, hey, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, I'll take it. Oh, I was going to say somewhere. I think you might be leading me into a wild goose chase. We'd be able to see it, surely. There's not many places a giant Marlborough can actually hide. Not in this environment, anyway. Defeat the greatest Marlborough. The greatest, you say? By whose standards? We'll see if we can reach the next Aether current. I think there might be a chasm. Oh, like a canyon between us and the southern region here of the fringes. It's been a while. There's some ancient ruins of some kind. I'm sure some people will have fun exploring them once the area is a bit more secure. Looks like it's coming up to another waterfall. Yeah. Unless there's a way here. Looks like we will have to cross the Black Bridge. It's probably easier. Then again, might as well enjoy the scenic route. The hell is this? Oh, it's like it's an airship. I thought it was some sort of giant colossus for a moment. I was looking at it going, Jesus, they build them big. There is a cave system where we just got an Aether current. Ah, so where is that resistance fighter? spheres of fire sand are, while relatively harmless, produce a rather loud crackling sound when thrown to the ground. I thought we were meant to be luring out the spiders. That didn't seem very successful. Oh, bloody hell. Well, we dealt with the spiders. I didn't see any documents, though. I thought you said the documents were important, and you're just gonna go, we'll get them next time. Well, before we do that then. Might as well head back to Castrum Oriens and then head south east from there. See if we can deal with the Garlean prototype Magitech armor. Okay. That's all the side missions here at Castrum Oriens complete for the moment. I'm quite sure more side missions pop up as we go further through the main storyline. But, for now... Duty calls, would you like to commence battle for best served with cold steel? If your level is above 62, it will be synced. Oh, you again.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once! Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Xenos, you say?
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack! Get after them, damn you!
Vanguard is pretty damn tough, I'll give them that.
Now I've gotcha!
Damn, we're actually meant to defeat these guys. Holy hell.
You'll be weeping blood.
Ooh, ow, oh Christ. That wasn't very nice. I wonder if I can draw this mine into him, or into the armor. I can! Oh, awesome!
As a raging bull!
And here comes the Alamegan resistance.
Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye! Run and tell your Viceroy! The day belongs to Alamigo! Yeah!
Happy days. Let fill your hearts with pride. Nago's ready to return to Rhalgr's reach. Okay, so be it. We might as well just teleport over. Okay, happy days. So we've now proven that the Grand Companies will fight with the Resistance, and hopefully we'll gain more troops. But now we need to maybe train said troops. Either way, we're going to take a break. Maybe for the rest of this evening, but we need to speak to Nephrid now. And he, another sub-commander of this Resistance faction, has some more tasks for us to do. But as I say, take a break. When we come back, we'll help Nephrid and see how we can assist the Resistance with him as well. This has been AnthWolf though. Thank you for all who've joined me on Twitch, even those who have been lurking. I'll get this exported over to YouTube and will likely come back tomorrow morning with even more Final Fantasy XIV. And as I say, we'll continue from where we left off. But that's all for next time. Until then, no. Bye bye now.